just come off, so I thought you may want to hear it. I'm in Ace Hardware now.
Also offshore, we've got dozens and dozens.
These are the live pictures of Honolulu.
They are all offshore. They are
The evening of Saturday, October 27th.
back to where the ocean is at the moment.
We're expecting
looks like the beach
the tsunami wave to arrive momentarily, caused by the massive 7.7 magnitude earthquake in Canada off the west coast. Let's listen.
See what happens. I think what we're watching for is to see that shoreline either recede or surge up. The shoreline will tell us the story if we don't see an actual wave coming through the reef there. People, if you're in an evacuation zone, still in your car, stuck in traffic, leave your car, walk to high ground. It's time to head for high ground regardless. Just don't waste any more time.
Right, and it looks like it's what they're expecting, anywhere from 3 to 6 feet. Some waves could be up to 7 feet, but like I said, it's going to take 20 minutes for them to monitor those tide gauges so they actually can see a pattern in those.
This was a live report from Honolulu in which it referenced the fact that the high gauges of the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center have already registered rise in the ocean level here in Kahului on the north shore of Maui. Of course, being nighttime, it's about 10:42 now. There is no chance of seeing any live pictures.
It's interesting that they're not just going ahead and doing that.
Yes, and then in Waikiki, usually we have a really organized system where you mentioned before, vertical evacuation where they get everybody above. I think it's the 4th floor, and they're really good about doing that now because we've had a few drills here in Hawaii where we've had tsunami warnings and actually tsunamis hit here. And so
I have a vacation before this interruption.
This is now the CNN report live. Also, obviously, the same camera pictures from Honolulu. We have just heard the news that the bulk of the energy force of the tsunami will be directed toward us here in Maui. However, there are no cameras that we know of that are recording this live. And furthermore, most of the action, most of the damage, I expect, if it does happen, will happen along the north shores, which is where the high surf was that we witnessed earlier today. This is the webcam in Paia. This is very close to the rainbow shower, but only a few seconds.
Scientists earlier say the second and third wave are the ones they're usually concerned about. So far, the heights that are coming in aren't measuring as concerning of levels as they originally expected. 1.5 feet at Makapu'u, 1.5 feet into Kahului Harbor. And they said that's about 20 or 30 minutes between each wave. So the first wave we saw came in at around 10:30. Second wave, 10:53. Now it's just after 11:10. So exactly as they measured 20 minutes in. They also mentioned something pretty interesting. They said in Crescent City, California, they predicted a little over 80.
Look at somebody walking on the beach.
And that measured in.
Can you believe that? With a tsunami warning?
Pretty right on. They said it's not exact science, but as you can tell by these measurements, it's coming in right on. And as far as their predictions for Hawaii so far, it looks like it's in between that 3 to 6 feet.
Good morning. This is Bob Altazar Georgievich reporting from Maui the morning after the tsunami. I'm driving down Baldwin Avenue toward Kahului Harbor, which was the first last night to report any significant waves. Right there where the valley is, and you can see the city of Kahului in the background. And then Pu'ukukui, the West Maui Mountains, with the clouds over them in the distance. The surf last night from this point was pretty significant. Today, those white lines indicate there's not much to it. I will now drive down closer to the shore so we can examine this more closely. Stand by. I'm now standing at Haukipa Point, one of the favorite surfing spots on the north shore of Maui. The beach is empty. Evidently nothing is happening as yet. There's a surfing competition that's supposed to take place today. Here's a view of Haleakala, a 10,000 foot volcano on whose slopes the rainbow shower is. And on the other side, here is Pu'upukui, the West Maui Mountains, as seen from Goalkeeper Point. The surf is pretty good. I'd say about 15-foot waves, wouldn't you say? I'm now standing on what Elizabeth and I call our beach, a little baby beach in Paia, the morning after the tsunami. And frankly, I don't see any evidence at all of any damage. Lots of surfers getting ready to hit the waves early. Looks like a beautiful morning for surfing. The dog is also enjoying an early swim and digging as the dogs do. So, by all accounts, the tsunami was a non-event. This is Bob Georgievich reporting from, at the moment, Paia, Maui. Bye-bye. Well, I missed that rainbow at the Ho'okipa Point, but when I came home to the rainbow shower, there it is, another one. Beautiful rainbow. Right over the ocean. The ocean is in that direction, right there. That's where it come from. Hard to see now because it's kind of cloudy. But there's definitely the ocean there, and you can see usually Molokai, the island of Molokai, and the West Maui Mountains, right over there past the flag. So with that, over and out.